Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday morning. I hope all of you amazing entrepreneurs are having an amazing day. And today we're going to be talking about taking control of your money, taking control of your earnings, not sitting back and being comfortable with what your job pays you, or even if you have your own business and you're making money in your business, not sitting back and being comfortable with what you're making. What's that mindset that you need to continue to push the envelope on your earnings and understanding that certain situations that you put yourself in will relegate you to making less money. And I want to talk about that because we as women have the capacity to earn millions of dollars, but we don't do the things necessary to charge our worth. And so I think it's a great topic for discussion. We're going to be looking for your questions this morning in the chat. If you haven't already shared the broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast because it is one share. It is one share of the broadcast that can help somebody else get to where they want to be in life. It is one share of the broadcast that might help reset another individual's trajectory. It is one share of the broadcast that might save somebody's life. Because let me tell you, if you don't think money is life and death, please keep thinking. If you don't think money is the difference between homeless and a home, please keep thinking. If you don't think money is the difference between hungry and fed, I need you to keep thinking. And we as women cannot wait until the bottom falls out to recover. We as women can't wait till the man leaves to recover. We can't wait till the job fires us to recover. We can't wait till we get an injury to recover. This life is tentative. And what I mean by tentative is you can't base your tomorrow on your today. So what we need to stop doing, good morning, Robin. Good morning, Rose. Guys, thank you for sharing. What we've got to do is protect ourselves. Let me tell you what happened yesterday, and I'm going to turn it over to my amazing co-host to comment. I'm on live stream, and I'm talking to them about making sure, thank you, Karen Potter, for sharing. I'm talking to them about making sure they protect their interest, right? No matter who you align with, no matter who you are, make sure you protect your interest. And I said a cuss word. I don't cuss often, but I am grown. And the only person that correct me lives in heaven, both of them, which is our heavenly Father and my mama.
Okay.
Grown, and this is my broadcast. So if I want to say a cuss word, it's like you being in somebody's house and you in somebody's house and you like, well, she nasty, it's nasty over here. Leave. You
Right.
don't have to comment. You don't have to tell anybody about it. You don't have to raise your hand. You don't have to object. This is not court. Leave. So I said a cuss word, and often when I say a cuss word, it is for effect because I really want you to get it. I really want you to get that your job will let you go. I really want you to get your
Hmm.
husband will leave you. Your husband may get sick. He may lose his job. You may lose your job. Good morning, Nicole. So I really want you to get it. So I said a cuss word. Why do you have to be so unprofessional? Why your mouth have to be so nasty? I said, well, baby, my bank account, mama, you call my mouth nasty, but you won't call my bank account empty. Oh, well, I'm a manager at UPS. Girl, you's a sharecropper.
Hmm.
And I wish somebody would have told me I was sharecropping. Running around with a big title with JP Morgan Chase, and they got trillions of dollars and paying me six figures a year. And I'm
Disrespectful.
adding to their millions.
Disrespectful.
And then went on to tell me, well, I live in a nice house and my husband got a good job. And all that shit is relative. Cause your job could be gone tomorrow and your man could too. And I'm sitting over here telling you that you better be making your own money. Somebody say in the chat, my own money. Because see, it's something about your ability to make your own money that protects you. As long as you got breath in your body, you should be making your own money. As long as God gave you purpose and gifts and talents, you should be making your own money. You can't bank on Mr. Job. You can't bank on Mr. Man. You can't bank on your children. You can't bank on your friends. You can't bank on your church community. You can't bank on your community. But one thing you can bank on is that if God woke you up this morning and you got power in your hands, that you can go out there and you can make your own money. Robin said, God bless a child that has his own. I don't have to ask you, can I go to the store? I don't have to ask you, can I pay a bill? I don't have to rob Peter to pay Paul. I don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. These are the things we choose. In his book, The Wealthy Gardener, he talks about the reason he's wealthy is because he plants all of his land. See, God give us all a plot of land. You understand what I'm saying? Are you planting your land, or are you going to work on somebody else's land, which we call sharecropping? So are you a farmer, or are you sharecropping? And if you're a farmer, do you have all of your land planted? Meaning, do you have books you've written? Do you have workshops you can conduct? Do you have courses? Do you speak on stages? Do you have a digital library? Do you have things that will make money today and things that will make money tomorrow? Stop asking God to expand your territory and you're not willing to do what it takes to be a gardener. Because in order for you to grow, you got to get up early and watch your crops. Then you got to make sure you got enough land, enough seed, the right irrigation, the right weed control, the right pest control. It is hard to work your own land. And if you're not doing it sun up to sundown, you're not a good farmer. So we as women need to stop. And if you haven't shared this broadcast, share this broadcast with your sister, because we have $1 million opportunity for you to get not only the certification you need, forget the certification, put the certification to the side. What you're going to learn in this course is you're going to learn how to create money with your own two hands. It's called alchemy. When you turn one chemical substance into another. And in this case, we turning thin air into money. I've been making money out of thin air as long as I remember. But see, nobody told me to call it e-commerce. Nobody said that's being an entrepreneur. Nobody told me that if you can bake one cake, you can bake 10. And if you can bake 10, you can hire 10 people to bake 100. And then if you can hire 100 bakers, you can sell 10,000 cakes. Nobody taught me that.
That so compound effect.
My little entrepreneurial skills to just make enough. I'm going to just make enough to send my kids to private school. I'm going to just make enough to pay this high light bill. I'm going to just make enough to pay this water bill. Nobody told me how to put a quotient on it. Nobody told me to take cake to the power of. So now you have an opportunity to take your skills to the power of the internet, which means you have an international audience, which means you don't have to sit with the local yokels and rely on them to buy your stuff. It means that somebody somewhere is looking for what you have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you don't know how to leverage the power of the internet to generate revenue, that's a lesson you need. 2 things you're going to learn in this lesson. And if you haven't already applied for this grant opportunity, tell me what you're waiting for. Because if you wait till the first of the year, you're going to pay $6,500. 2 things you're going to learn in this grant opportunity. www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Number 1, you're going to learn the power of your abilities, the power of your knowledge. See, the internet is a place that you can even make money off your mistakes. Let me tell you what not to do. I've done this wrong so many times that I'm an expert in even what not to do. So let me charge you to teach you that what you're doing is wrong. See, that's one.
Mm.
You don't know the power of us.
Good coach.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, you think, see, in the regular world, the fact that you done had 2 or 3 bankruptcies is a problem. 2 or 3 divorces is a problem. You done lost your kids 2 or 3 times is a problem. You done lost your job 2 or 3 times, that's a problem. But over here on the internet, see, you got the power, you got that quotient power, you got that problem to the power of dollars. So you can even take your worst mistakes, your worst days, and generate revenue. You gotta learn how to leverage the internet. That is number one. It is the most powerful. It was one of the most powerful lessons you're gonna ever learn. The second most powerful lesson you're gonna ever learn is how to make money with your own 2 hands, how to use your intellectual content, because everybody knows something that somebody else does not know. And you may be over there thinking to yourself, and wrongly so, well, ain't nobody gonna buy this for me. They can look this up on the internet. Let me tell you something about Uncle Google. Uncle Google is no respecter of person. And what that means is he gonna give you the right answer wrapped up in 15 wrong answers to the power of 10 times made up shit divided by what somebody think is the right thing times 3 hypotheticals, 7 conjectures, and 4 theories. In other words, you're not gonna get a right answer.
No
You're
time
gonna get
soon.
theories,
It's gonna be hard.
you're gonna get a hard, a plethora of information, and 99% of it is gonna be incorrect.
For you.
Build your business on Google and see how quick your business go broke. So people are looking for qualified answers. People are looking for qualified individuals. And if you don't feel like you qualified, come get this certification so we can qualify you. Thank you, Medina, for sharing. Come get this certification so that you can grow your confidence. Come get this certification so you can understand the worth and the value of everything you've learned. Walking around, stumbling around on this earth. Nowadays, people don't want to stumble. They want to go straight to.
Straight to.
They say if you want to go somewhere, get going. But if you want to go straight there, get a coach. So if you haven't already gone to www.blackwomenequalpay.com, I don't know what you're waiting for. Tisha, what's their problem? Tell me what's going on, Tisha, this boy.
Look, the doors of the church is open. www.blackwomenequalpay.com. You need to go.
What's really going on?
In your hand. So you can be a part.
Y'all. 9 years ago, it was nobody on the internet saying, girl, do you know if you left your job, you could make 10 times more? It was nobody on the internet saying, girl, come pay me any amount of money. Any amount of money to show you how to escape minimalism and go to a place where earnings are unlimited. Nobody told me, let me teach you how to manage your time. Let me teach you how to build your business. You talk about a hard knock life, I had to figure it out all by myself. And the money I spent. See, you want to look and say, I don't have enough money for this. I don't have enough money for that. You don't have enough money to keep living on the edges. Come on now. I'm just letting you know. Karen said, yes, we all have 24 hours in a day. What we do with our 24 hours determines where we are in life. The wealthy rise early, me, 5 a.m. to work and get things done. The rest of the world likes to sleep late. And this is why you don't loan money to people. Thank you, Miss Joanne. Thank you for sharing. Because my question to you is, where was you when I was up at 4 o'clock?
Right.
Where was you when I was up midday? You was taking a nap. Where was you when at 3 o'clock in the morning I was asking for some graphics or something else for the next day? Y'all better stop letting people that don't want to work hard use you.
Better stop it.
So, Tisha, what keeps them? I don't understand.
Well, one of the things until I met you, I didn't know, and you just said it. You can take your worst days and turn them into profit. So you have no excuse now if you're hearing this message, and I'm living proof that you can take your worst days. It was the worst days of my life that I've used as an opportunity to create and build a business, and not just a business, not a business where I'm stumbling in the dark trying to figure it out. You know, I'm learning from my coach's mistakes, and I'm walking the path that she has set before us so that I don't have to waste thousands and thousands of money. But see, I made an investment to do that. You can't go get that Google goulash and think you making a good investment to return into your business.
Baby,
So
she
they
said,
gotta stop.
Baby, y'all need to type that in the chat. Google goulash, y'all. Because that's
Right,
that's exactly what it is. And that's why I don't eat goulash to this day, because my grandmama would have goulash on Fridays. Let me tell you what that was. If we had rotini, spaghetti, cavatelli, and fettuccine pastas during the week, she threw all that in the goulash. If we had lima beans, black beans, pinto beans, black eyed peas, she threw all that in the goulash. So a goulash is exactly what it sounds like. So Stephanie Davis Derrick, who I call Voice Doc, she says comfort. Dr. Cynthia, are we comfortable being broke?
Yes. Yes. Because we don't want to entertain the idea of being uncomfortable. So we stay in the comfort zone, which is also the fear zone.
Which is also
it's
the broke zone.
Unknown. It's the fear zone. Yes, that's the broke zone. It's all of that. It's the I'm gonna do what everybody else is doing.
Good morning, CC.
Zone. Because I don't know. I'm scared. You know, it's the blind leading the blind. So that means call in unity. That's when get the blind lead the blind, and they don't know any more than what you know, and you don't know any more than what they know. Got the crab in the barrel syndrome too. Okay, I'm trying to climb out. I got one leg, one foot, one paw out, and then somebody gonna snatch you back down because they don't want you to get no further than where they are. So everybody is just scared. 3 blind mice. Who gonna do? Because everybody is blind and scared and don't know nothing and fearful of stepping out of that comfort zone. So let's just stay here and be comfortable. Because we want to be uncomfortable. We talked about that, right, Kayshawn? It's just like we gonna stay here.
Right.
And then along comes someone that gives you one little idea, because I've heard Coach say it a million times over the years, use what's in your hand. You have something in your hand. You have something you can use, and you have something you can want. All of those setbacks that she talked about earlier. The setbacks, okay, that's nothing but an opportunity for a bounce back. That's learning. You should have learned something from those lessons. They didn't go in vain. You have to take the learning and utilize them and apply them to what it is that you're supposed to do next. But the hard head and make a soft, you know what, and coaches now, what's going on with this camera don't make a difference. Also make a broke bank account for sure.
Right.
Exactly. Karen said that during my struggles, if you're not here with me, then don't come when I get to my victory, my prosperity. And that is so true. People will do that if you let them. Again, it's habit, it's staying in that comfort zone. And another thing that Karen said was you have to get out of your comfort zone to make things happen. So she also mentioned fantasy. Kayshawn, what's this whole fantasy thing that people have going about business?
People want to imagine, we've watched too much TV, too many movies, too many fantasy shows, where people think that's how business is. And it's because we've never had anything. You know, that is a dream for us. That is a fantasy for us to see what we see others have. But because we lack the education and the training and the guidance to get there, we think, oh, you think it and then it's just gonna happen. You know, we don't know what they know as far as many hands make light work, you know, or the compound effect. You know, they want to just teach us basic arithmetic, and that's how we function off of basic arithmetic, sitting up here like if all you know how to do is add and subtract, and that's all we do. They over here multiplying and dividing, getting the stuff that we fantasize about. And that's why we fantasize about it, because all we know how to do is 1 + 1, take away 1. We ain't moving forward, we ain't moving backwards. But when you get tired of doing that back and forth, that going around in a circle, or just as our coach just said, when your man leave, when your wife leave, when your family leave, when you get sick, when you get into an accident, when you get fired on your job, when your job close out of business, then what? You know, now you really gonna be in fantasy land, because now you out of luck on everything, and now you really finna imagine some stuff. Don't wait until that point to really start trying to, you in hallucination land, because you about to lose your mind trying to figure out how. Don't wait until that moment. And we can say that because there are some of us in some type of form, we have been there or are there, and we're climbing our way out. And the only way we did that is what we're trying to get you to do, which is go to www.blackwomenequalpay and invest into your tomorrow, because we don't know. We still investing. We don't know how this world is going to change. That's the whole point why you can't live in fantasy land too long. You know, it's all right. We dream. We got to have fantasy. You think we ain't fantasizing about being multimillionaires? We are, but we're doing the work that goes along with that fantasy. And we're doing it together. Now we're multiplying, because we could have been here by ourselves. Like how Coach was saying in the beginning, she was by herself. It wasn't 85,000 coaches out here doing what she was doing 9 years ago. And now she has a community of hundreds of women on different levels that's helping her. She ain't just doing 1 + 1, take away 1. We all the way in trigonometry, calculus, statistics. That's where she is with this in her business. And we riding along with it. And we want you to. And like we told y'all, look, she just said, wait till the beginning of this year. You paying full price. Come on now. This is her second $1 million she's giving out. What y'all waiting on her to give 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
But see, that's what we do. Let me tell you about your inability to make a decision. Hey, Shanedra, good morning. Good morning, Romillo. Your inability to make a decision is what has you in indecision, which ultimately is a bad decision. See, you think that not making a decision saves you from making a mistake. In actuality, not making a decision is the biggest mistake you can make, because what's going to happen is you're going to end up living in regret. You're going to end up being bitter. You're going to end up with a list of shoulda, woulda, couldas. You're going to should on yourself. Oh, I should have signed up for a class. You know, I should have listened to coach when I had a chance. I should have been left this job. I should have been left this man. I should have been better on myself. I should have been in control of my money. See, and when you just sit around shitting on yourself, you're not doing you no favors. You're not doing me no favors. You're not doing your family no favors. You've got to take action. The same way you trust yourself to make decisions for your job, high power decisions. multi-million-dollar decisions. But you can't come over here and make a $99 a week decision for yourself. You can't come over here and make a let me move myself to the next level decision for yourself. You go on a job every day where the rules of promotion, the rules of increase, the rules of favor are not clear. You go to a red tape situation every day where you don't really know how to get to the next level, where there's so much butt kissing and so much politics, so much red tape, so much bureaucracy, so much favoritism that you don't know how to get to the next level, where promotions are based on everything but hard work. You literally taking an ink pen to a gunfight and wonder why you keep getting shot.
Right.
Because you taking an ink pen to, it ain't gonna never work. See, we was taught to work hard, and that's the key. That's not the key in some other man's job. In some other man's job, it's a game of who do they like. And if I gotta run home and get my kids every day, and I can't hang out with Bob at the golf course, and I can't go to happy hour with Bob, because if I'm late for the daycare, they're gonna charge me $30 a minute every minute I'm late. And I can't bring Bob breakfast in the morning, because see, I cook breakfast at home. And see, if I can't play the game, because I think hard work is enough. You got to stop playing a game that's not designed for you to win.
Wake up.
Even if you win a title and no money, it is nothing compared to your abilities out here on the internet. What's the most they can give you? $150,000 a year? You think that's a lot? Come over here.
And be breaking your back.
Had a capacity to make $150,000 a month. To have a capacity to make $150,000 a day. To have a capacity to make $150,000 before the sun come up. I've done it. Let me get the right people on the phone that morning.
Right.
They got you tricked, thinking you safe at a job, and you far from it. You far from being financially safe. You far from being mentally safe. You far from being physically safe, because nowadays they even attack you at a job. They run up in jobs shooting like it's the thing to do. You far from safety. And they got you tricked, not just to show up, but to show up early and often and leave late. And them same hours you could be using in your business. I'm just letting y'all know. Karen said we fail because we failed to plan, and that's absolutely right. We are playing for our job. We are playing for our kids. We are playing for our man. We are playing for our church. We are playing for the Booster Club, for the 4-H. We are playing for the parent-teacher committee. Tell me about your 1-year plan. Hey, Tiffany, tell me about your 3-year plan. Where's your 5-year plan for yourself? Where's your retirement plan? Where's your plan to leave your job? Where's your plan to not work till you 80? Where is your plan? What's your plan if something happened to you tomorrow? What's your legacy plan? What's your successor plan? What's your continuity plan for your business? You got all these plans. You know what your child gonna be doing when they 83. Come on now. You done planned your child's 8th grade dance, they prom, they high school graduation, they college graduation, and your damn child just got in kindergarten. They just now 6 or 7. But you got plans for everybody else. Where's your plan? Where's your plan?
Well, they're tired because they done planned everybody else's life. And by the time you get to you ain't got nothing left. You need a nap.
let me tell you, I have sacrificed to get where I am. And that's good, Raven. And Raven, let me tell y'all something. I be so jealous of my young clients. Let me tell you why. I be so jealous of my young clients, Shanedra, Ebony, the ladies that ain't made 30 yet, because I know if they hooked up with me and they ain't made 30 yet, I know they gonna be millionaires by the time they get 40. Yeah. All I gotta do is sit at my feet and listen. And something about them ones that are less than 30, they listen to everything I say. They don't have the weight of the world and what the world done told them on their shoulders. They not still digging their way up out of everybody else's thoughts and everybody else's opinion and everybody else's feedback and everybody else's story. They don't embody and put on the jacket of what the world said about them and what the world said they was capable of. I don't have to peel back the layers of their confidence and their self-esteem. Them young girls said, you got it, I want it.
Yeah.
They said, you got it, I want it. Hello?
And I'm coming to get it.
They said, I want it, you got it. Don't make me have to go in your pocket. Them girls said, don't make me have to go in your pocket.
Yes.
They are relentless. If you 45 and above, that's that lesson you can take. Because see, we always want to say that last generation, oh, they this and they that. But they that DGAF generation, baby. They don't care about what other people say about them. They hungry. Mm-hmm. They not only see Rihanna's money, but they coming for it. So that's why I coach women of all ages. Because if you can get with me and you ain't 30 yet, your 40's gonna be a bottle fix.
Oh, we.
The quicker you understand, the faster you understand that the world is a bank vault and the door is wide open. You ain't even got to put on a ski mask. It's just certain things you can do, and when you do them correctly, you can walk into the vault and take out as much as you can carry. So you got to stop letting the world set boundaries on how you live, how much you can earn, where you live, what kind of car you drive, when you retire. All of that is relative to your bank account. Don't let them tell you nothing else. It has nothing to do with your skin color, how big your booty is, how much hair you got in your head. All of that's irrelevant. I'm telling you now. It's when you wake up hungry and go to bed hungry. Will you be relentless? Will you ignore what people are trying to tell you about your next level and define it for yourself? But y'all need to quit playing that job game. You'll never win. You'll never win. Go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com and get you an opportunity to learn about real money. Because that job money, that's monopoly money. You roll the dice wrong and that money's gone. Hello? That's board game money. That's that press your luck money. Big money, oh, whammy. You done pressed up on a whammy at your job. I know a woman 35 years old. No, she had been working that job 35 years. The only job she ever had. She started working that job when she got out of college at 20. She was 55 years old, making over $250,000 a year. She had over 1,000 employees. We got a new management. You know, new management gonna always come in and say, why in the hell is this person making so much money? Mm-hmm. New management don't remember what you did, you know, way back then. New management don't care. New management trying to get them numbers right. So management looked at her numbers. First thing you know, she went from leading 1,000 people to leading 3. See, if you're in corporate America, let me put you on something. Whenever they shift your span of control from being over thousands to being over 2 or 3, they getting the axe ready. They sharpening the axe because they don't want to cut you when you over 1,000 people and run the risk of ruining morale for 1,000 people, because and that change management effect. Because if you're over 1,000 people and somebody announces you're no longer with us, even if they don't like you, they're gonna feel some kind of way. So let's move them away from the pack. Let's isolate them. Put them over 2 or 3 people we really don't give a damn about. And before you know it, they done slid you out the door. Good morning, Marva. Before you know it, they done slid you out the door. The same business you woke up early to go to. That same business that you damn near slept at your desk to get projects done. That same business you work in whenever it's required, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. That same business done gave you a year worth of salary and put you out the door like you ain't shit. Don't let them do it to you. You better have a backup plan. If you don't have, to me, COVID was proof that you better have a backup plan. And your backup plan better require that you don't leave the house. Hello?
Hello?
You better have a backup plan that you can work from the bunker. You better have a backup plan that you can work from the storm drain. You better have a backup plan that you can work in your basement. A backup plan you can work in your bedroom. A backup plan you can work in your emergency shelter. A backup plan that don't require you firing up your car, getting on the freeway, and getting in nobody's face. Stop letting people think you have to be some magical creature in order to become an entrepreneur. People tell me all the time, well, I don't think I was born to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are not born, entrepreneurs are made. Whenever you get sick of somebody else controlling your paycheck, whenever you say, well, I'm smart and I can think for myself.
Right.
I don't know, y'all. What y'all weigh in? Y'all.
COVID should have. I mean, this shouldn't even be a question.
Are we still shooting on ourselves?
We are.
When the government shut down and quit paying y'all, you should.
Yeah. I was in that number.
Out of the real estate market in 2008, you should have. When they voted Donald Trump president, you should have.
Okay.
Hello?
I heard you say it. I heard you say it 1,000,000 times, Coach. I heard you say it 1,000,000 times. You know, Tisha, and you mentioned earlier about people being tired and taking all the weight of the world on your shoulder. But when you get right down to it, and Coach has said it 1,000,000 times before, are you tired? Are you really tired? Are you just uninspired? And you even using tired as an excuse. You even using tired as an excuse.
But we using all the Ravens, but see, Raven, here's the thing. Raven said my online business sales increased 66% during the shutdown. But you had an online to increase. See, I feel like Noah sometimes. I've been telling people to build an online business. I've been telling people, ladies call me say, I want your help. I want to open a boutique. I said, ma'am, in good conscience, I can't even take your money. Because I'm not going to help you open a boutique that's contingent upon local foot traffic in order for you to be profitable. Let me tell you what I learned about that. When we had Hurricane Harvey here in Houston, all of the boutique owners I know went under. Why? Because your local economy has suffered. You mean you're going to risk? First of all, that brick and mortar business model, the barrier to entry is so high. You got to have a storefront. You got to have a product up front. You got to have inventory. Fashion is so damn unpredictable nowadays. So now you done bought all this inventory and the style change.
If you ain't like a gap.
And then and then not only that, you can't predict what size individual gonna come in the store. So you over here with some 4 and 5 X's and 8 and 10s coming through the door. Then you over here with 8 and 10s and the 4 and 5 X's coming in the door. Now you got inventory for every size imaginable. You ain't got to worry about that if you online. It's a 4X somewhere. It's a size 8 somewhere.
Somewhere.
You got international action at your business. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. I felt like Noah. I've been telling y'all build an ark online.
Well, I know I'm listening. We all here listening. And that's why you ladies, you Black women, let's stop sharecropping. Let's stop planting our seeds. Let's stop fertilizing these other people's farms. And we got to start planting in our excuses cannot even be excuses anymore. Being tired is not an excuse anymore. You just got to get up and do something about it. Myself, I have a reason not to be up right now, but I'm going to be up because I've been past tired. I've been past starving. I'm going to do it because I want a difference. I'm not waiting on no one. You know, that was a big mistake. I've always looked at, oh, this person was supposed to do this. You're supposed to provide. You're supposed to take care of me. And I can go back from childhood to adulthood, and I'm fed up. I'm no longer anticipating, expecting nobody to do nothing, because I want to be in that comfort zone of knowing wherever I go, wherever I need to do, I'm going to be okay. And anything that you bring to the table is just an additional bonus, because whether you bring it, if you can or you can't, I'm going to have it and I'm going to be okay. But I'm about to work my butt off for it, and I'm doing it. Me being in pain, me being tired, me being sick, ain't none of that. Those excuses. So what? Got to keep pushing, because ain't nobody finna say, oh, okay. But see, that's why you need to get in the community like this, because when you do get tired, when you do get weak, when your people don't show up who's been around because for whatever reason, or an event come up and they disappear, you're going to need your sisters. You're going to need your community to back you up. Be like, oh, sis, you need some help watering these seeds? Let me get this hose. You know, I got you. But you only get that when you get around like-minded people. And that is the magicalness that's going to happen. Yeah, what they got, 7 more days before this program starts? 7 days. Y'all got 7 days left. And people they're applying. This is the last $1 million of this year she is giving. This is it. There is no more. No more. This is it. Don't wait. Get in while you can. Y'all president already said no stimulus until after the election. So you need to take what you got right now. You're going to be halfway done with this course by the time the election comes. Almost. And you could be making some money. You could have made $1,200 before the election comes.
If not more.
Come on now. You know, and this is not the first time this year that Coach has made this opportunity available. This is now the second time in this year that this opportunity is available. And for Coach to go from not having anybody to turn to that looks like she looks now 9 years ago, it still ain't nobody out here that's doing what this coach is doing. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. You can go to Uncle Google all you want to, okay? We talked about the hodgepodge and the goulash earlier. I double dog dare you to go out there and find another coach that is giving what this coach is giving right here, right now on this platform. And this is not once, this is twice. This is the second time this year, okay? So you better catch what she's putting down. Success leaves clues. catch this clue, because you're not gonna get it no place else. I'm sorry, Tisha, maybe I'm just biased, but ain't nobody else out here that look like my coach. Ain't nobody else here doing what my coach is doing, okay? And she's not playing that game, just do what I say. She's saying do as I do, and let me show you how I do it so that you can do it too. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just biased, but I'm telling you, I don't see nobody else out here doing this. Okay, to come from where she came from 9 years ago to where she is now, to be able to give this opportunity, not once, but twice. Okay, nobody was doing it then. And in 9 years' time, she's ramped up that much and that much acceleration and that much speed, you know, from 1X and the 2X and the 5X and the 10X and so forth and so on. Nobody else is offering this opportunity. And if you're out there and you know you need this opportunity, you better get on this bandwagon. www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Okay, don't be fooled by that conversation Kayshawn said a few minutes ago about I'm not going to give it right now. It's going to happen after the election. Okay, you're not giving it right now. If you don't get your way in the election, are we supposed to be fooled and think that you're going to give it? Okay, when you're like a spoiled child, kicking and screaming and yelling because you get your way, come on, don't fall for the okie doke. That's all I'm saying. This is right here. This is real. There's proof in the pudding. The first time it was offered, there are people who got the grant. There are people who utilize the certifications. There are people who are benefiting from it now and that are available out here to give you the testimony. So this is not imaginary. This is not fantasy. This is real.
Awesome. So listen, come on with us and get your feet wet. If you're a little hesitant, well, I don't know if I want to make such a big investment, but you should. Come on, get your feet wet. Sign up for the certification. It's 10 weeks. Yes, you invest in yourself, but you have 14 areas to choose from. So we're going to catch you, whether it's passion, fear, fighting, you want to learn how to retire with real estate, if you want to be in the publishing industry, you want to quit your job, if you're in health coaching, relationship coaching, life, business, passion, spiritual, there's so much to choose from. So we got you. Wherever you lie. And even if you don't know what you want to do, we still got you, because you can learn how to build an online business. I was sharing with them the other night. In the first 2 weeks, you're going to become clear. Now, like Kayshawn said, if you do the work, but you're going to become clear on what your first steps. Nobody is teaching you your first steps. You out here thinking a website is like your first step. That ain't even on the first steps list.
Right.
So you gotta come on, get the proper steps. And let me tell you why I know it's the proper steps. When we took the proper steps, the beginning of 2020, we started a personal and business credit accountability class. We also were getting our business structure set up properly, and therefore a lot of us, I don't know the number exactly, were able to get the government funding that was being released at the beginning of the year so that we could move our businesses forward. But you don't know what you don't know. You ain't going to get that in that Google goulash. Nobody's going to tell you that. You need to have a coach. And this is live coaching. Now, I know that recordings fit in their own place. However, there are just some things that you can't give from a recording that you're going to be able to get in this space. Live coaching available for you. You can answer your questions. And listen, the thing about our coach is she will stay there until you get your answer. Now you got to do the work. You got to make the commitment. Your first commitment, going to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Go sign up so you can get the process started. So look, apply, schedule your appointment. I want to see you at graduation. You've got to do it now. Don't wait. So get your feet wet. Come on, get your feet wet and do the certification with us. And let me just help you out. Coaching is a lifestyle. It's not a one-time event.
Yes, it's not. It's a lifestyle, because like you said, at the beginning of the year,
Karen said, I'm wondering how I'm going to be available for teaching, because I work each day of the week, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. This is our first and only Saturday morning schedule.
Oh.
So we are Saturdays at 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 7 a.m. Pacific time. So believe it or not, you will be available for these trainings. Yes, indeed. So whatever one day I will get off work and run home, set my alarm clock and give me a quick nap, and at 9 o'clock I will be up. And Rhonda said, I'm turning 55, been on my current job for 10 years at $12 an hour. Let me tell you something. Shame on us for being so loyal to any job that can I talk to you about how other races do? Can we just be honest this morning?
Talk to him, coach.
So I was at a conference one time and they said we need to act like mediocre middle-aged white men. He's gonna go to a job and let's just say he don't have any skills. He's gonna go to a job and he's gonna learn how to type. Once he learns how to type, he's gonna go find a job that says typing and customer service needed. So he gonna go apply for that next job and say, well, I don't have customer service skills, but I'm a master typist. Keep in mind he just learned, and I'm willing to learn. So now he got a job. So the first job paid him 10. Now he got a job making 12, doing typing and customer service. He gonna stay at that job about a year, long enough to build some relationships, get a halfway decent referral. He's gonna be back out there. The next job gonna say typing, customer service, and computer experience. He's gonna go apply, and he's gonna say, "Well, I don't have any computer experience, but I'm a master typist and I'm a master customer service person." They gonna give him that job. He's gonna keep trading in those jobs without a speck of loyalty, and I don't blame him. Without any sense of he's not good enough. We so busy grading ourselves low. We so busy grading ourselves low. We don't even understand how to take our experiences. Because when we on the job, we know what we know, and we know probably more than the stupid advisor. We probably is training everybody that's coming through the door. And so we need to learn how to take that knowledge and level up our pay so that we can have extra money to exit that job. Stop being so loyal to things that are not loyal to you. Stop being loyal to that man that stay cheating on you. Stop being loyal to them kids that stay talking crazy to you. Stop being loyal to that church that when your lights got cut off, they didn't have nothing for you. Stop being loyal to things that are not loyal to you. Who told us we owe anybody anything? Beyond you turning 18, I don't even owe you a meal. Hello?
Okay.
I don't owe you. You don't owe your man anything that he doesn't give you. If he don't bend over backwards for you, you don't owe it to him to bend over backwards for him. See, the Bible calls it equally yoked. Y'all gonna catch up in a minute. Y'all gonna catch up in a minute. Because yes, even heathens know the word. So at the end of the day, the Bible calls it equally yoked. Stop yoking yourselves to things that are not of equality. You've been on your job how many years? Girl, your job ain't even give you a cost of living increase. You need to sue your job. I would take my job to the news. I would embarrass them. They barely keep it. Y'all know it's restaurants that pay 12 and 14. Hold on. Do y'all know it's grocery stores that pay $12 and $14 an hour? It's customer service jobs that pay $12 and $14. I would not just quit that job. I would go find me a new job
ASAP.
ASAP. What? That and I'm not making fun of you. I'm not belittling you because I've been there. I had to start to understand that my time and attention is worth more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to embarrass
Yes.
me with these wages. And I
You're
bet
not
if you
gonna keep
start going
using.
through and seeing who make what, you're going to find some of your colleagues probably make more than you.
with less
Most
knowledge, skills, and experience.
And with less duties.
Yeah.
You make what you earn in salaries on the job. That's taboo. You better not talk about that. You what? No, that's a taboo conversation. Now think about why it's
20 years, Dr. Cynthia, to figure out why it's so hush hush what everybody make. It's hush hush because what you're gonna find is the ass kisser make more than you. The one that always in your boss office, Kiki and Kakan, they make more than you.
Mm-hmm.
The one that run your boss's personal errands, picking up dry cleaning and shit, they make more than you. You're gonna find that there are some people that make more than you. And it's gonna cause a mutiny.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they keep it hush hush. Take control of your money. Take control of your future. Come into a place where you have unlimited earning potential. Do you even know what that means? To have unlimited earning potential. Meaning can't nobody but God himself control your earnings. I love it.
I like those odds.
I love it. If I would have known, like BB and CC Winer said, I know a place, y'all. Ain't nobody crying. I'll take you there. If I knew a place that I could go and do what I love to do and get paid, I'll take you there. If I knew a place where I could go and use all the skills that I've accumulated in my lifetime and get paid for them, I'll take you there. If I knew a place where 6 figures was a snack, I'll take you there. I'm not going to say the road is going to be easy, but I can tell you it's not only an easier road than what you're doing now, it's much more promising. But you've got to make the time. You've got to give it the attention. You've got to give it the priority that it needs. It's like a brand new baby. Building a business is like a brand new baby. Some of y'all, we need to call CPS on you. Child Protective Services. Because you starving your baby for attention. You not buying your baby what it needs to be successful. Similac, rice cereal, new clothes, new food, no diapers. You starving your baby. Well, it's like you got a baby and your job is to be a mammy. So you breastfeeding the mother people baby. And by the time your baby get the nipple, it's all dried up. Stop giving your job all the milk. Breastfeed your baby first.
Right.
Wake up early in the morning. Make your business a priority. Come on now. I'm letting y'all know.
Be tied on their schedule. Not on yours.
I showed, baby, they used to laugh at how much I slept in meetings. They couldn't laugh too much because my performance, I was beating the brakes off all of them. So laugh if you want to. And they would get mad. Ask my supervisor, why you let her sleep in meetings like that? She said, until you can catch her. Maybe y'all need to take a nap. Because in terms of performance, they couldn't handle me. And I knew that was going to buy me some grace. I knew my tenure was going to buy me some grace. I knew that, first of all, we need to quit announcing stuff as women. Don't go up in your job tomorrow talking about, I'm finna quit giving it 100% around here. I just quietly slipped to the back of the room. I didn't even raise my finger to excuse myself. I just quietly stopped participating in their foolishness. And they come to find out that shit was me. Going in early, that was me. Staying late, volunteering for projects, that was all me. So when I decided to quit it, I just quit it. I didn't tell anybody. It's like your kids. When I decided to quit cleaning up after them, quit cooking, they gonna waste food. I didn't tell them, you know how, so this is what we do, women. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. We make these big grand ass announcements and then we don't follow through. I'm through cooking around here. When I cook, y'all don't even eat the food. Food go to waste. Y'all don't have one to clean the kitchen. Every man for himself. Y'all eat y'all some Hot Pockets or cook you a pizza or something. Sunday come. Well, I guess I'll go in here and fry some chicken and make some devil eggs, a little piece of potato salad, some dressing, a little giblet gravy, some turnip greens, pinto beans, and macaroni and cheese. I guess I'll cook a little something. Stop. You don't owe it to nobody. You don't. So, guys, if you haven't already found your way, because you find your way with everything else. You find your ways when little Johnny want to go on a school field trip. You find your way when your man need a few dollars to get his car at the shop. You find your way with your mama. You find your way with your friends. Find a way to get yourself into this grant. www.blackwomenequalpay.com so you can come out on the other side doing something different, all right? We love you guys. Tune in tonight at 9 p.m. for After Dark, and we will see you later today.
Bye.
Bye-bye.